Alright, we're back with more random battles to the top. Kleavor into Ursaring, that's a pretty free hazard opportunity. I have Trevenant for Ursaring later too. But for now, Stone Axe and then I have U-turn. This could be Encore Tinkaton. Either way, I don't want to get hit by Gigaton Hammer, so I'm out of here. You know what? Galvantula. Oh, it's leftovers too. Galvantula is my play. I'm going to get all the hazards up. We'll get Sticky Web up, Stealth Rock. We're going to have it all. And we have a Ghost type too to help block if it comes down to it. So this is a very good initial lead matchup. If they have a Defogger, maybe it doesn't work. But for now, it looks good. We get our Sticky Web up, then we can start using moves like Thunder, Volt Switch. And we have Pokemon that take advantage of Sticky Web too. We have Ogerpon, we have Furret. So this is a good, like, the Pokemon on the team are not, like the best Pokemon, but they're good Pokemon and they all synergize well with each other. So I'd call it a good team. No. Sticky Web. Yeah. Yep, get that Sticky Web up. Thunder. 38, cool. Peril, that's good. We take that. Adding insult to injury now. Yeah, we just take the kill. Okay. That means Kleavor is now even stronger too. So they do have a Rapid Spinner, but we have Trevenant. Yep. Pretty free Drain Punch, I guess. They're gonna Shed Tail. I could also Poltergeist, but I think Drain Punch is fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just do it again. This is a very good matchup. Yeah, all the hazards. We have spin blocking. They can't do much. Let's see what they... So when you have like a winning position, you have to try and close off the avenues where you can lose, which is typically setup Pokemon. So you want to be in front of setup Pokemon. You want to have big damage, you want to have status conditions, you want to have Encore, you want to have things that can stop a Pokemon from getting out of hand. That's really what you want to position as you enter, a very good matchup. They go to Mew, okay. This dies. Okay. It was Life Orb Mewtwo. They go to Deoxys, okay. This is perhaps a little trickier. $265. Guess it's not that tricky. We'll sacrifice Galvantula. Yep, now we go to Furret. We have Banded U-turn. If they want to go to, anything really, it doesn't matter. We can just go Trevenant, Kleavor. We have options. Go Trevenant. Have that super effective Drain Punch. I guess they could go Dio on Drain Punch, which would be annoying. Okay, 34. Yeah, okay, so we do hard counter Ursaring here. We are a 50% chance to KO. Okay, the Terra Ground? I mean, sure, but I'm not sure that's all that great. Now Ogerpon wins. But you still don't even do a lot of damage to me. Yep, I'll just take... If you want to go to Cyclozar, I can Drain Punch the next turn. Oops, never mind. And they just mistimed Sleep Talk. That's like tilt, you're already losing. You're just not paying attention type move. Deoxys, you've done your job, Trevenant. I'm just going to sack you. Yep. Okay. Go to Furret. Gonna get U-turn. They don't have their Terra. 4-3. We want to position power. So one key thing, you don't want to use a banded Pokemon to get the final KO because you don't know what they have in the back. So here it didn't matter, but what if they had, like a ghost type and you're locked into Double Edge, right? So you want to be a little careful. Yep, Stone Axe. There we go. Cyclizar can Rapid Spin for Deoxys, but you can't beat these Pokemon anymore. X-Scissor. And then Deoxys, we can queue up a new game now. Yep, get rid of that. They go to Deoxys, we X-Scissor here. Yeah, this is just winning. There we go, GG. Alright. Spectrier into Golem-Alola. This is a pretty free Willow. Yeah, I'd be happy to trade Willow here. Yeah, 90. That's banded confirmed. Do I have Lightning Rod? No, I have Sap Sipper. I'll just go to Electros and then... That was actually kind of strong. Banded. Not very effective doing 28. That's funny. But we can bulk up now. Yeah, I think that was okay because realistically, I don't have a great switch-in to Banded Golem. And meanwhile, it can come in on Pokemon. Its stats are relatively good. At level 93, it can come in on different Pokemon. It's very tricky. So I think I'm happy with this. I'll Drain Punch here. Don't think I need another one. Or, do I want one more? Yeah, I can do one more. Why not? But, yeah. Now I'll Drain Punch. I think now I'm healthy enough where I have what I want. Oh, these are speed ties. Okay, I was a little confused. How did it do 20 then 20 again? They're speed ties. Okay. Honestly, I think they got good value from Golem-Alola. They go to Zacian. Zacian, I'm not sure you do enough damage to me. Are they trying to bait an attack? I'm not sure you do enough damage at all. Are they trying to... Okay, I thought maybe they were trying to bait, go to a ground type afterwards, is what I was thinking they were trying to do. Guess not. Yeah, we'll just pick up Zacian here. Okay. The way they... Like, everyone knows Zacian loses to Electro, so what I was thinking was they were trying to bait into a ground type. Because it didn't make sense to go to Zacian there. Okay, that's why they go to Houndoom, okay. You know what I could do? It is a crazy play. Nah, it's not even a good play. I was thinking about Terra fighting on the Dark Pulse here. Nah, I'm just going to kill Keldeo, though. I'm going to keep Electros alive. Yeah, good thing I didn't Terra Dark. Poison's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. I do expect a switch out here. I can double back Electros. Yep, look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that. Now we get to launch another attack in. Because Keldeo isn't really the strongest Pokemon in the world without boosting. So yeah, we force him to Terra Ground. That's good. What's not good is the Sticky Web. Do I outspeed this anyway? I think I do. Oh, we are mono weak to Sticky Web. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to outplay mono weak to Sticky Web. Yeah, we're just going to have to outplay mono weak to Sticky Web. And they have a Comfey too. Okay. Ooh, mono... Do we have any Terra type? Well, I can... The Keldeo's poisoned. Otherwise, it could have... Terra watered. Terra steeled, rather. So this is bad as well. Zebstrika? Is that how I do it? I think Zebstrika is how I do it. It's not good, though. Like, look, like, the reason it's terrible, one is a Terra Ground Arachnid, but two, I don't even outdamage Comfey here. So they just go to Arachnid, and what do I do about that? Not much. Oh, this is terrible. Yeah, just mono weak to Sticky Web and then mono weak to Fairy. If I had my Terra Steel, but that's hindsight. There's no way I could have known. I guess maybe I could have like done like, oh, I'm weak to Fairy, I should be aware of it, but getting poisoned too is a little tricky. So it's so obvious to go to a ground type here. Okay, thank God. 59. Oh, that's terrible damage. Well, oh, the roll is 59 to 69, so that's why it looked... Well, I mean, I just don't have the damage output. I just do not have the damage output on any of my Pokemon. I maybe have Terra Bug Low Kicks is what I'm looking at now. Okay. 61, alright. Yeah, Terra Bug Low Kicks is what I'm looking at. Alright, so we have to Terra Bug because otherwise the Draining Kiss is way too powerful. It'll literally heal off the damage. So we have to weaken the Draining Kiss and strengthen ourselves here. Like, look at that. That's just ridiculous. We can Leech Life now. Okay. So, at least it's a 4-on-3, but that's not great. Keldeo is a good matchup into Arachnid Houndoom. That's what we have to play for now. And we have priority, too, with Sucker Punch. They go to Donphan. This is a speed tie. At least they're weak to Keldeo, but I have to Leech, I think. Or no, I actually want to knock off. Okay, no, here's an interesting thing. I'm going to block Rapid Spin. I think that's the best value I'm going to get. I'm going to block Rapid Spin. Yep, okay. Now, if you have Ice Shard, you have Ice Shard. But we want to block Rapid Spin. To go to Houndoom, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Okay. They went for that. Now I can First Impression. And there we go. I'm pretty sure I'm winning now. So I'm going to do something very nasty here. I'm going to Sucker Punch the Donphan. I feint to Life Orb Recoil. And then I deny the Rapid Spin because there is nothing to Rapid Spin. So here we go. Look at that. Okay. No Rapid Spin for you. And is that... Oh, it could be AV. That could be AV. No, the play is Flutter Mane first. That's the play. We continue to deny Rapid Spin. We have Moonblast. This is going to be the Keldeo endgame. $44, that is AV. Okay. And this should look winning. $28, doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is winning for Keldeo now. Yep, doesn't matter. Yep, Keldeo. 144. We outspeed Arachnid. We outspeed Donphan. And this is over. Alright. And for that, we gain 17 ELO. So, congratulations on me for winning 17 ladder points. They were pretty low on the ladder. But I think we did well to overcome a very tricky matchup. When all your Pokemon are weak to Sticky Web, it becomes very, very important that you have to manage how you use your speed. So I think we did a good job of that. Alright, Heracross into Braviary. Not what we want to see, but we do have Pokemon like Regen Slowbro without Rocky Helmet. I would have liked to see Rocky Helmet. That's fine, though. Oh, I confused this with Staraptor. Okay, no, I don't... Yeah, this is much more manageable because it doesn't have... Yeah, okay, it doesn't have a banded Brave Bird, which I was worried about. Okay, this is more manageable than I thought. We'll just drop a Psychic in. See what's up. I could, like, Psychics, Shell, Sidearm, both are good. I wonder, are there more Dark type or more Steel types in random battles? Do we have that information? I mean, what type of Pokemon do you switch into a Slowbro? Okay, this is a good... We got it right. 30... Oh, that's AV. That's AV. I mean, my team is relatively slow. I could just pick a Trick Room now, can I? That's AV. They're not going to do a ton of damage to me. They have Psyshock, sure, but they're not doing a ton of damage to me. I'll Psychic again. Yeah, all they can do is U-turn. Okay, they go to Moltres Galar this time. This is actually a trickier Pokemon to deal with, but I do have... What do I have? I don't have a lot that can take this on. I mean, I live Fiery Wrath. I could Shell Sidearm. I could also Trick Room if they want to, like, Agility or something. I don't faint to Fiery Wrath, so I'm going to Trick Room. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I'll go Porygon now. We have, like, a natural Trick Room synergy on our team, which is kind of funny. We have a lot of slower Pokemon and Trick Room. Yeah, attack boost. Not great. Discharge, I like the Para chance more than the Ice Beam Freeze chance. Yeah, let's go for it again. Okay, just give me one. Give me one. Okay, not today. That's fine. Now we're in a lot of trouble because we just don't have fast Pokemon on our team. 188. Yeah, it's faster than everything. Except Hawlucha, but we'll have to... I wanted one. It's not really going to happen. That's fine, though. We'll go to AV Donphan, the GOAT. And we should... If we don't get flinched. If we get flinched, we're in trouble. But otherwise, Ice Spinner into Ice Shard will knock out Moltres Galar here. If we get flinched, we're in, you know, big trouble. But that's just the nature of a really slow team. And we also have to deal with life after Moltres. Even if we beat Moltres, they go right to Braviary, who can bulk up on Donphan, and we don't have a way to beat bulk up Braviary. So what we have to do is we have to manage the short term, try to find an opportunity for Hawlucha. But even that's tough, because Fake Out Monkey Dory is one poison and we're poison touched. So we're going to have to be very careful. Don't flinch me, though. If I flinch, it's all over. Okay. Yeah, Ice Shard. Cool. They have Indeedee. And this is another Pokemon I just have no switch in for. I guess we have to Earthquake. Critical hit, that might have mattered. No, it didn't. If it's Specs, it didn't matter. If it's... And you wouldn't click that unless you were Specs, so that is Choice Specs Indeedee. Okay. I also have ideas with Weather Ball if I can get that going. Is it Slowbro Galar time? That is Choice Specs, I feel. Yeah, so I can go to Slowbro Galar. You know, at best, I'm getting a little bit of damage off, but... Yeah, that is Choice Specs. Yeah, this is just faster than everything. We can go Hawlucha this time. Close combat? Yep. Let's go to Braviary, though. Go to Monkey Dory, okay. So I have an opportunity if I Terra Flying. This is AV. But if I Terra Flying and I get poisoned, I lose. It's just, you know, I'm done for. But at the same time, do I have a better option than that? I'm not sure I do. I don't think I have a better option. Because Heracross is not winning against full health Braviary. Victory Bell's not winning. I'm going to go for it. Yeah, if they poison me, I'm done. Okay. No. Okay, good. Throat Chop, they're going to sack Moltres probably. So here comes another... they're going to fake out. Don't poison me. Okay, we wanted that. I could Brave Bird. If they Terra... I'm just going to Throat Chop. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think they're going to Terra there. I just have to... I have to avoid getting poisoned, is what I'm playing for. Okay. Had to happen eventually. We'll Brave Bird now. We lose to Braviary, though. Yeah, we're just completely... It was a bad matchup from the beginning. Oh! But do we have an opportunity here? They didn't go to Braviary. Is there a way out if I can get... I mean, I have a critical hit is what I can do. We'll Trailblaze. Oh, they... Okay. Well, the problem is you're just not strong enough to KO Braviary. But... Okay, can a crit do anything? Even a crit will not win here. 60, yeah. Kind of a tough matchup there, I think. But within the realm of like what you can expect from random battles, so not a terrible... I guess it was kind of bad, but it wasn't like obscenely bad. You know, like game 1, we had an obscenely good matchup. This was kind of just bad matchup and not terrible. Like we had no flying resist, I think was the main problem. Double flying into no flying resist. The Braviary was always a big threat. And you know, what could you really do versus Braviary when you have, you know, Heracross, Victory Bell? You have to win whenever there's a Pokemon you can't beat. You have to win before they can beat you, if that makes sense. So that means getting Hawlucha in front of them, getting your Trailblaze or your what do you call Weather before them is kind of what you have to do. Gonna Ice Beam. They went to Ogerpon. Okay. Illumise is pretty good. I could have Toxic, but I felt like you always go to like a Grass Poison on Quagsire, so I wanted to go Ice Beam there. That's fine though. Go Illumise. If they have Spikes, it's a little bit annoying. They have Ogerpon. Cool. I'm just going to... go to Camerupt. I'm playing a little aggressive here, but I'm predicting a switch and I want Stealth Rock. So there we go. Yeah, that worked out. We're going to get our Stealth Rock up. They have Pokemon weak to Stealth Rock, so that's... Okay. That is a Shadow Ball, which is not... Okay, so that is not Specs, right? So we know it's Scarf, or it's Heavy Duty Boots, or even Leftovers at this point. Does Milotic take on Shadow Ball? You do take on Shadow Ball. I'm gonna go to you, Milotic. Is it maybe a little greedy? Maybe I should have sacrificed Camerupt? I don't know. So they are not... Okay, so they are... What do you call it? They're not Scarf, which is good. So they're Boots? Okay. They've committed Terra as well. They have Ogerpon, though. I have to be careful about that. Scald Burning a Chandelure is pretty funny. And we can recover until we get competitive. So like the Shadow Ball drop into competitive is what we're playing for now. Yeah, this is just not strong enough. Yeah, just keep recovering. Eventually we get competitive and then we can start attacking. Yeah, SQ completely walled by Quagsire. They go to Ogerpon. We always go Illumise. We also have Terra, Quagsire, whatever gets really nasty, so we just always go Illumise. Yeah, Power Whip, sure. Just drop a Bug Buzz in. I think they might go to Chandelure, which is why I don't want a T-Wave, even though it's maybe a little bit better. But, you know, Bug Buzz is fine. Go to Mismagius, okay. Leftovers, I'm going to T-Wave now. Because they don't do a lot of damage. Leftovers, Mismagius doesn't do much to Illumise. Yep, there we go. This is good. Yep, don't care. We can Roost. Yeah, this is... Defensive Pokemon are really good, and we have Milo, Illumise, Quagsire. It's fantastic. We want to keep Illumise healthy for Ogerpon too, so that's something to keep in mind. $230 means 115 after Para. If they want to go Ogerpon on like a Scald, I'm going to Ice Beam them. And the Mismagius doesn't threaten me anyway, so I don't even care if I'm Ice Beaming for little damage, because they don't do enough damage back to me. Yep, there we go. Critical hit, we take that. To 11, Illumise. We haven't even used our Ninetales into Braviary combo. Let's go Illumise for now. Yep, dodge Power Whip, another Bug Buzz coming in. It should be fine. Yep, there we go. Yeah, Chandelure, Mismagius is not breaking a Milotic. And they don't even have a Scald switch in anymore. I'm going to keep Illumise around, because again, the way you lose this type of game is if they have the random setup Pokemon in the back. So we don't want to lose to that. This does not have a rock move. I'll sort of Roost on it. Yeah, sure. Okay. Encore that and then go to like a Milotic or something. I don't want to get hit by an Earthquake, because it is actually decently strong. Yep, now we go to Milo. And no Pokemon can threaten Milo, so it should be a pretty free win. Yep, go to Mismagius, don't care. I just Scald spam, and if you ever try to Nasty Plot, I haze. So it's always under control. Yeah, none of this matters. I'm just Scalding through now. They've already committed their Terra too, so they have really, you know, a very limited amount of options, and we have Prankster Encore. Yep, Scald for 30. Sure. Yep. Finally got our competitive. Now we can start really attacking. I guess I do have Donphan with Sturdy, so they can live one hit. There we go. I don't even know why they Terra Ghosted Chandelure. Felt very desperate almost. Yeah, they're playing for Sturdy. I'm going to Scald. The Earthquake does 45, so I can always recover stall it too, if I don't get Scald Burn. Yeah, I can literally just... It plays with crit, but the crit odds are low enough. I'm just going to keep Scalding. Keep recovering. Yeah, one more and then we attack now after this next one. Yep, now we Scald. And, you know, if Donphan is what you're using to beat Milotic, probably means your final Pokemon isn't that threatening. But again, even if it was, we have our Prankster Encore, we have Haze, we have everything you could possibly want. Hawlucha, oh, we have Unaware Quagsire, so I really don't care about you at all. Yeah, that was unlikely to KO, but it got the KO. It is what it is. Now we have Ice Beam. It was a 25% chance to knock it out there. We'll give up Camera Up, get our Veils up. Oh, does Ice Face? How does that work? I forget how the ability works. Yeah, 159. We'll go to Ninetales, and we have Aurora Veil, and then we have whatever we want. It's taking a long time to execute, but the game's been over for a while now. Moonblast is good too. It's SQ if they want to go to that. There we go. Probably Hawlucha next. They all lose to Quagsire in the end. Yeah, Moonblast, sure. Yeah, Liquidation doing 10 is pretty funny. And we go to Braviary after this feint. There we go. And we have Esper Wing to turn us into a... It turned us into a faster Pokemon. There we go. And there we go. Okay, we're going to get the win. Kind of a long, drawn-out game there. We get the win. We are 23-48, and I'll see you guys next time.